So today in the Swiftplay we're going to be playing as Quinn against Yasuo. As you will notice, this is a Swiftplay because I think I'm gonna give up on the rank games because it just awful. I almost went to silver and I fell down to iron 4. I don't know how that happened. So from now on I'm just gonna play League out of love. So we're starting off with a nice trade. He killed me, but I killed him as well. But yeah, basically the ranked is quite questionable. I think that I just learned how to farm and now they're putting me with, I don't know, it feels like gold players or even higher. So this is a Swift play, so the roles are not as common. You see, I do need to work on my positioning a little bit more, but it's okay. This Yasuo was, by the way, he was amazing. He was so good. Like, this is just not fair. Like, he made here a mistake and he put the wall on the not the correct side, and that's why he died, but he was absolutely amazing. Like, there was no point with me playing against him. As you can see, I did stay on the top lane, but as soon as I saw how good he was, I was like, yeah, I'm not... I'm just gonna start roaming as soon as possible. So, pushing this wave, trying to push it into his tower, placing the little ward there. Not like he needed any ganks, but you know, you never know. He flashing, ulting me, and as you can see I had 3 deaths at the beginning, but also that was kind of equalized with the 2 kills that I also got. My farming was okay, I mean okay, it was actually bad, but you know, I'm farming better and better, but in this matchup it was just impossible. As soon as I would come close, he would come to punish me, and he was absolutely amazing. He was using his wall very well, which is something that I did not expect, and I don't usually play against Yasuo players, mainly because I don't play mid. But yeah, I usually like to play jungle, AD carry, and the top lane, and I was playing against Yasuo here. Again, I didn't know that he was gonna pick Yasuo because this is a safe play, but it was fun either way. As soon as I got my boots and my first item, I went down to the bot lane to see if I can help them. I used to be much faster with the last season's boots, if I remember correctly. They had one that gave you 60 speed, diving them under their tower, but that ended up quite well because we did got a kill. I probably should have moved here a little bit against Jinx, but I knew that I could secure that kill, so that's why I didn't panic. Going back to the top lane to see if Yasuo is still there, to see if I can push, because I didn't see him on the map. And he was there. And I just activated my ulti and just went out of there. There was no point into me even attempting to kill him, because he would, I mean, it wasn't the strength level, it was more the skill level, and there was a very big gap over there. Going back to the bot lane, I mean, I did basically play an AD carry. You gotta hear worm. Okay. Now, Jinx and Seraphina were actually so good as well. Like, I don't know how does the matchmaking work in the Swiftplay or just regular games that are not ranked. But, I mean, they were so good. They were protecting each other, like, constantly. The Yasuo was absolutely amazing, so it'd be nice if I could have checked their rank. You see Yasuo trying to 1v3 under our towers, which ended up exactly as you think it would. He started becoming a little bit more cocky as the time went on. Seeing Trundle in our jungle, but I know that I would have to kite him very well in order to kill him, so I just didn't even want to try, went down there to push the wave. And it was fine, because when you're playing Quinn, like, it doesn't matter on what side you go, because your ultimate gives you such a big movement speed that you can go from one end of the map to another. Seeing the Seraphina absolutely peeling her, and again Jinx coming to save her, and I actually got so mad here because I'm trying to kill her, and they're just doing an amazing job in keeping each other alive. getting the attack speed boots here, activating my ult, and gonna... I don't know who asked for us to surrender. Like, this game was going actually quite well. We also had Wayne as a AD carry. She's so weak at the beginning, that's why majority of people don't play her, but she's actually quite fun to play. Like, she's not fun to play against, especially at the top lane, but, you know, for example, Quinn is also a range champion, but she's so weak at the beginning that, you know, it kind of evens out, it's fine. And she's more of a roaming champion, so... but she's way too weak to be an AD carry. But you know what, I actually think I'm gonna try it. Yeah, so... absolutely, he did not need to use that ult, but I guess he was just trying to show off. And finish that fight as soon as possible. Going back to the bot lane to help my team, killing Ahri. Vayne making a mistake that I also make when I play Vayne, which is to push the enemy away with her E, rather than using it to, I don't know, maybe stun them against the wall or something. We have Trundle as well, that to be honest, I thought he was going to deal more damage, because I know that he usually builds lifesteal, and he did have it, but he wasn't as strong as he can be. I don't know why that happened, and again, me going alone on Jinx and Seraphina and actually managing to kill them. They did not succeed into defending themselves, as they usually do. Yasuo coming out of the bush and trying to, again, being way too cocky, which ended up losing him. You know, as much as good you are, if we're the similar level, and you will not manage to outplay three players. So that again, because this is a Swiftplay, it's actually much faster to get the turrets down and to get gold much faster, which makes the game more fun. I mean, if you ask me. I was just playing ranked where I would spend like 40 minutes and it would be so painful and I die constantly, and it's just so bad. I'm gonna try playing rank again, but again, my experience in the last month since I started to play a league a bit more has been awful, because, you know, I feel like I become better, and damn, you see that that damage on Jinx. I believe that was my double E, and this part of the video was left here so you can see that we lost the team fight, and they actually did got the Baron. But yeah, I had an amazing damage. I didn't even know that I can deal this much as Quinn. Like, I'm imagining how good will it be if I could play her as an AD carry, but again, she's aggressive, but she's not as strong. I feel like she falls off quite a lot. Like, she can be... oh my god. Unfortunately, letting Jinx go because I thought that my damage will be enough, it wasn't. But yeah, I feel like Quinn is very strong when you play her well at the top lane, but if not, as another carry, she can fell off so hard. Seraphina trying to escape. Thankfully, I have an enormous speed, so I caught up to her. Again, Swiftplays are fine, and I feel like I'm going to play them more often, but, you know, rank has just been quite questionable. I mean, I genuinely do not understand on the basis of what are they making teams. Going in there, killing their AD carry, which is exactly what I wanted. Killing Ahri as well. She was a champion that deals a lot of damage, and I was focusing them mainly. You know, kind of playing as an assassin, which is good because you can play Quinn like that. Again, she's a kind of like a roaming champion. But yeah, you can play her as an assassin with full build, and thankfully I got a victory.